Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video we're going to be talking about an upcoming episode which is about to go down in the Imlie series, guys. Guys, this episode is quite very tricky and with a lot of drama. So without wasting much time, let's dive straight into the video to find out exactly what Vishwa is up to this time around in the Imlie series. But before I dive into the video, lovelies, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Vishwa rushes towards Imlie's ICU room asking how is Imlie. Agastya stops him and shouts what is wrong with him. Nobody can meet Imlie now, and the doctor informs Agastya that Imlie lost a lot of blood and needs AB negative blood transfusion, which is a very rare group and difficult to obtain. Guys, before I continue, this episode is actually coming after Imlie was attacked by the masked killer. Let's continue, guys. Then Vishwa says his blood group is AB negative and he will donate blood. The doctor says Imlie is lucky and asks the nurse to make arrangements for blood transfusion. Agastya breaks down showing his concern for Imlie and describing how Imlie saved him by taking the bullet on herself. Rest of the family members also show concern for Imlie and talks emotionally. The doctor informs them that Imlie's condition is stable now and they all rejoice on hearing that. Agastya then notices Vishwa passing by and thanks him for saving Imlie's life. Vishwa says he just did it for Imlie and doesn't even care even if Agastya jumps from the balcony. Agastya says Vishwa saved Imlie as he loves Imlie. Vishwa then accepts. Agastya says it's not Vishwa's fault as Imlie is so good that anyone would fall in her love. Their argument starts and then Vishwa reveals that someone from this family is helping the mass killer. Agastya refuses to believe and argues with him. Then Vishwa says the killer knew the exact location of the locket. Dulari over the phone tells the masked killer that she did his task and requests him to free her husband now. She turns and notices Agastya and Vishwa standing. She tells them that she had to help the masked killer for her husband's sake. Agastya says he will save her husband and gets her towards the car. Vishwa insists they accompany them, but Agastya, as usual, argues with him and then agrees to take him along. Dolly feels guilty for risking Imlie's life to save her husband, but then Agastya asks her not to bother as whatever she did is to save her love. They reach the kidnapper's den. Then Agastya's provocative comment on Vishwa continues. Then they hear someone getting out of the hut and walks into the hut. Vishwa is shocked to see a few crossed photos and masks on the wall. Agastya hears the Dolly husband's voice and rescues him. The husband points at the killer. Then the killer returns. Vishwa shoots at him but he escapes and runs away. They both run behind him while Dolly stops the killer and tries to unmask him. She is shocked to see his face and says he slits her throat and escapes. Agastya rushes to her, then Dolly gives the killer locket to him. Vishwa asks her if she knows the killer and then she nods yes. Agastya reverses his car to take her to the hospital, but Vishwa stays back there to get more information about the killer. Sonali calls Agastya and asks if he caught the killer, but Agastya says the killer escaped again after injuring Dolly and he is taking Dolly to the hospital. Vishwa returns to the hut and picks up Kairi, Danraj and their son's photos. He sends the pictures to the inspector and asks him to find out about them. Sonali then walks towards her car and notices Amma waiting for her. Amma flirts with her and they both reach the hospital. Agastya shows the killer's locket to Sonali and Amma then checks and says it's empty from inside. He opens it with the help of his cowbell and finds 2 photos in it. In another scene, Vishwa silently enters Imlie's room disguised as a doctor and takes her from there. Agastya notices Imlie missing and informs the doctor. He then informs Vishwa, who says Imlie is with him. The argument starts and then Vishwa says Imlie is not safe with Agastya's family as the killer is among his family. Agastya shouts at him as usual but Vishwa refuses to reveal location. Then the child Harris tongue lashed Navia and asked her to tell her son to return Imlie or reveal his location. But Navia talks to Vishwa, but he refuses to reveal his location, and then he walks to blindfolded Imlie, who describes how she decided to go to the killer to save Agastya's life. Guys, it's quite interesting episode that will be coming up in the Imlie series. Vishwa is always scheming at something. Initially, he was trying to help, but though with some ulterior motives and intentions. Guys, what do you think about the episode? What do you think about the drama that is going down in the Imlie series, guys? Drop what you think, guys, on the comment section. And if you are yet to subscribe to UG Update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video.